It's once more Friday, another week has passed, and that means it's time to return to Fall of Porcupine. We left it off last time as we were heading to the village festival. We'll see what that's all about, and we'll see if we can manage to stitch up a few more patients, or if there'll be more horrible attempts at minigames that I willfully am prepared for. Whoa, I haven't slept that well in ages. I guess my body needed it. We never found Homeless Man's hat, beware the blobber. It's a real shame. It's one of my biggest regrets with this run, is that we never found his hat. No crazy dreams, no thunderstorms. Just sleep. Our ball is back. So who's at the door? Finley-o! Happy Hibernation Festival! Thank you, same to you. Oh man, I'm already super excited. And I'm way behind my preparations too. Things have been really intense this year. What did you have to do? What do you think? I'm responsible for all the exquisite decorations, of course. You'll love it. They're so beautiful. I was just in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd pick you up. There's something else I want to show you. Then we can head to the town square together. Sounds good. Yes. Can't wait. Well, first, let's talk to our friend. Well, good morning, my friend. Good mood? The best, thanks to you guys, I have a nice full belly. And I'm thankful for this day. Are you going to the Hibernation Festival later? I don't think so, thank you. Not in the mood? Mood's got nothing to do with it. I just don't like crowds. Okay. Well, no pressure. I'll just look forward to seeing you if you change your mind. Well, maybe I'll sleep on it again. So where to? We just head towards town? You coming? Is this something you wanted to show us? You just kind of froze there. Hopefully it will fix itself. Oh yeah, it's still there. We're not taking the bus. We're using our feet. Wait, town square. That would be upwards, wouldn't it? The town square would be upwards. That's where we go to the pub, and the pub is in the town square. Let's stop by my shop first. There's something I want to show you first. Okay, so that was at your shop, you didn't really specify. To your shop we go. Oh well, I go. I don't know where you're going. Well, she came back. Let's see. I haven't seen the hat since the stormful night when it blew away. Oh, hello you. Hey look, it's Kid Doctor. Good thing you took off that hideous hat. Look ridiculous. Oh, cards? Oh, there are even special postcards for the Hibernation Festival. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Is everything okay? Yes, no, I'm a bit nervous. What's going on? Chloe's competing in the stew contest today. That's a good thing, right? I'll be keeping my fingers crossed for her. Yeah, it's a good thing. Cross your fingers, take the paper off the roll. Check the caps on the pens, lock the register, turn off the lights. I think I thought of everything. Is everything okay? Yeah, I think so. Today's an important day for Chloe. She's going to be defending her title in the stew contest. Everything needs to be perfect. I'm looking forward to tasting her recipe. See you there. Yes, Solar, she just kinda left us, but it's fine. She returned. Ta-da! What do you think? I made this just for today. Oh wow, you really didn't clean up the paint I spilled. Of course I didn't. Look how beautiful it is. What do you think of your masterpiece? My masterpiece? You're the one who painted it. Yeah, but your contribution was essential to the whole. That makes it a collaborative work of art. You could even call it performance art. Does that mean I get a share of the profits? We'll negotiate the details another time. I mean, it's not like I can just sell this artwork to a collector. Because you're emotionally attached to it? Because my store is physically attached to it. Oh. Right. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. But while you're here, why don't you come into my store with me for a minute? I got another surprise for you inside. That sounds suspicious. That sounds very suspicious. Cleanup party! Cleanup party? Is this a second surprise? Yeah. Just look at my store. I was up all night putting the decorations together. And I was thinking, since you're such a nice person, maybe you could help me tidy everything up. That way, we'll get to the hibernation special in no time. All right. Yay! Your job, my super kind friend, is going to be cleaning the floors. Let's go. Magic it away. Magic it away. No dust survives. How's it looking? I'm done. Superly duperly. Fast as lightning, Finno. Ready to head out then? I was ready the moment I walked in here. Yay, to the town square, to the hibernation festival. Yes, Never Blob, it is festival time. Will it be a successful festival, or will it turn spooky? Will Finley have another nightmare? Or see more weird visions? Or just have someone try to physically harm him again? All the possibilities are there. Oh, shoot, I forgot. We were supposed to pick something up for our elderly patient. She wanted something specifically. Oh, what was it? Oh no, it's been so long I forgot. I think it was a candle? I think it had a candle. I have a friend make a death scarecrow thing for you. Oh yeah, right, the death scarecrows. Yes. I know, Solar, I've forgotten what you wanted. Does our phone still say? No tasks available. Carl. Order yourself a pizza instead. Well, Carl has been a bit of a drunken texture. Notes. Where is it? No, this is just base notes. That's a shame. Oh, that's a shame. I was really hoping it would be in here. I don't need the help. That's fine. Let's not. Let's not talk to you. I don't want to pick another fight. Mr. Hydrich, I wasn't expecting to see you here. But of course. Never miss a hibernation festival. It's a time when the whole community comes together. And the economy is stimulated. A fantastic day. There's also the small matter of my participation in the stew contest, of course. You like to cook? Cooking relaxes, cooking satisfies, cooking has purpose, meaning. Which is to say, that's great, I'll be cheering for you too, of course, even though Mia's my favorite. Ah, naturally, team loyalty is essential. And in the end, it's the stew that wins, not the support. I look forward to an invigorating competition. Good luck. Thank you, thank you. And a joyful hibernation festival to you. You too. Wait, I can talk to the builder? Tomorrow we work hard, today we celebrate. Carl! Carl, how's it going? Never better. Did you know they got hot cocoa with brandy here? Okay, how about everything else? I feel better than ever. I finally have time to think about the important things in life. Like hot cocoa with brandy. Haha. I even slept in late today. Man, I needed that. I'm not leaving here until all the stalls run out of food and all the kegs are drained. Did you know Mia's taking part in the stew contest today? Really? No kidding. No kidding. Our Mia's going to be a champion stew maker this year. Old Colbert might as well pack up her gruel and head home right now. Haha. This calls for another drink. I need to line my stomach with alcohol before I start scarfing down Mia's stew, after all. Isn't it usually the other way around? Hey, what do I know? I'm not a doctor. True. You're way more competent than any doctor I know. I wish I didn't have the night shift tonight. Whoa there, don't get frowny, Finno-face. My Finno-fanny Finley friend. You and me, we're celebrating today. Haha. I feel great. Hey, have you seen Giuliano any around? Not yet. He wanted to serve his extra foamy craft beer today. I'm gonna go find the old scoundrel. I'm getting thirsty. See you later, Radiator. Oh, Carl, I worry about you. Does anyone know where I can get a decent drink around here? And he's gone. How are you feeling? Are you ready? Hey, Mia. Anyone home? Lohi! No barking! I know Kosa started it, but don't continue. It is indeed Friday already, Roar. 2 tablespoons of truffle powder. Or was it 12? Finley, was it 2 or 12? You have to tell me. I don't remember anymore. I feel sick. Calm down, Mia. Take a deep breath. Okay. 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 Are you okay now? I think so. How many spoons of truffle powder go into the stew? None. There's no truffle in the stew at all. That's better. You can do this, Mia. You've done a great job with everything so far. And I've been looking forward to sampling your stew all evening. You're going to win, I just know it. You really think so? You bet. It's going to be amazing. And if I can help you in any way, just say. I'll be right here watching you cook with everyone else off the stage. Excuse me for a second. There we go, Borf has been evicted. Sorry, Nemablob. She wanted to go downstairs, so downstairs she gets to go. You wouldn't want me to keep her against her will, would you? Yes, we got this. Thank you. I feel a little bit better now. Maybe I'll have another swig of my drink first. Whatever works for you. Just relax for one more moment and I'll be right back. I better go over the recipe just one more time. I just want to explore a bit. What do you do? Hello. Hope you're enjoying the festivities. Can I interest you in the handmade full 3 tea towels? We still have a few castanets too. Or how about a traditional hazelnut candle? I'm afraid I still need a moment to get things ready. Why don't you come back later? I think I'll be ready after the stew contest. Okay, so that's it. It was candles. Hello there, bird. Do you know that today's the Hibernation Festival? Isn't that great? Really want to make a hazelnut candle today. A really big one. Have you ever made a hazelnut candle before? Hazelnut, hazelnut, hazelnut. I think we need to get a hazelnut candle. Warmth and comfort to you. Is that what they say? Not yet. But I'm trying to make it a thing. The new greeting for the Hibernation Festival. Pretty festive, huh? Today there is no history but that which we write ourselves. I can already feel my dancing feet starting to itch. Tonight's going to be a big one. You youngsters just wait and see. Woohoo, I can feel it. It's like I'm 20 again. Let's dance ourselves hungry. Haha. Sergey! Didn't know you had a stall here too. Of course I do. Can't deprive the town of my street food. All this reminds me of my days as a young traveling chef. I fired up the grills on so many streets in so many cities. But don't be fooled. This is just a warm-up. Today I too find myself in the orchestra pit of flavors. Allowing myself to be entranced by the bubbling of the hot pots. Today there will be no long symphony of several movements. On this day it all comes down to a single chord. The perfect note. And I will call this masterpiece Sergey's famous pepper stew. Sounds delicious. You are blessed, don't you see? You are one of the lucky few who may get this chance to sample a bowl today. This is one Hibernation Festival you'll never forget. There you are. I was just warming up my voice to cheer Chloe on. Want a sneak preview? Yeah, maybe. Okay, here it comes. Ahem. Go, Chloe, go! Everyone else do is woe. Everyone else too is woe? I may need to work on my grammar. I'm rooting for everyone in the contest. So you're rooting for Chloe too? Great! I'm selling actual goods from my store today. Pens, greeting cards, wrapping paper. But if I'm honest, my thoughts are elsewhere. All I can think about is Chloe winning that trophy again. Why are you booing Nemo Blob? Hey Doc, fancy bumping into you here. Good to see you. How are you? Lungs doing well? Couldn't be better. I got this cool spray thing now. Just keep it in my pocket all the time. And when I'm out of breath, I take a quick breath from it. It's awesome. Yeah, awesome inhalers. Glad to hear that. But lay off the cigarettes, okay? I know it's hard on special occasions, but your lungs will thank you. Sure thing, Doc. I really don't want to end up back in hospital. Is the internet working better now at least? Afraid not. Grim. Oh, I can't take the kid hairy cow. Okay, that's just the way to the hospital. Let's go and get this stew contest going. Okay, Mia, I'm ready. Oof. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm rooting for you, Mia. Thank you. Fellow Porcupinians, may I have your attention for a moment? A happy hibernation festival to all of you. Today is a special day for me, as I have the honor of officially opening the Hibernation Festival for the 9th time in a row. You'd think this would be a cakewalk for me by now, but I'm still nervous. Nervous with joy. Seeing all of you, celebrating with you, this is always the highlight of my year. I look into your faces and think back to all the wonderful years we had in this town. I've seen many of you grow up. New faces have joined us. Old ones have left. And me, I'm still here. For that, I am truly grateful. I don't want to ramble on too long. After all, we're all here to party, right? I just have one more thing to ask of you. As you enjoy your delicious drinks today, and treat yourself to a hearty bowl of hot stew, or gossip and laugh with your loved ones, spare a thought for those who cannot be with us today, those who have passed away over the course of the last year, and also for those who are at work right now, or simply somewhere else. Think of them. When you see them again, tell them how much fun you had today. Make them turn green with envy. Alright, let's get on with it. I, Adele von Witherstein, can feel the hairs on the back of my neck standing up in anticipation, as I hereby declare this year's Hibernation Festival open. Ta-da! Here's to all of you. Cheers, you old biddy. Cheers. Here's to us. Turn on the water. And the fountain has water. Just like every year, hot water is passed through the pipes of the town fountain to keep us warm and serves as a base for the stews. Good luck to everyone taking part. And bon appetit to all our stew samplers. Okay, wait a moment. So everyone who makes the stew from the water from the fountain? The hot water from the fountain. That does not seem hygienic, but sure. Here's to us. Look at our Mia. Go, Mia! Give Hydrich a good roastin'. And Sergey too. He's been on my blacklist ever since he took the fried corn on the cob off the menu. Show him how it's done. Woohoo! You said after it was done, right? Good news, the hazelnut candles are just firming up. It should be fresh and ready to go right after the contest, if not before. Excellent. Look at Adele, bopping away. I hope I'm like that when I grow up. Don't tell anyone, but a tear came to my eye when she was speaking just now. Anyway, I really hope you enjoy the festival. Too bad you can't stay to the end, but have yourself a great time all the same. See you around, Finchmini. Finishmini. We are hungry. We are hungry. Hungry, hungry. We are so hungry. Hungry, hungry, and thirsty too. Well, look at this. You got a day off too then? Not quite, sadly. Night shift. Okay, well it's still cool that you stopped by. Hope that decision doesn't come back to haunt me tomorrow. I guess that will depend on what else you got planned for today. How are things going in surgery? Oh, you know, same old, same old. Old Linwood spends all day acting like a big shot without ever actually lifting a finger to help. Benny and Renee keep the whole place running. Who's on shift for you today? I think that the Linwood and Benjamin are there. Maybe you'll have time to drop by later. If you do, say hi to Benny for me. For now, I'm going to treat myself to a tall mug of nougat punch. I'm not sure I'm aboard with nougat punch. It's great to be able to take a breather for once. Enjoy your evening and happy Hibernation Festival. You too, safe journey to Sutterslas later. Okay, so let's see. Hey, can you buy us a mug of nougat punch? Nope. Come on, I just want to try it. Do you want to end up in the hospital again? Okay, okay. Sir Jade, there's a lot of steam coming from that pot. Like a lot of steam. Mia seemed to be basing a very basic stew. I can't even tell what that in the back is there, the little mound of things. Okay, so who do I talk to get time to pass? Hello, Greyflower. Grey what? Oh, nothing. I think someone is doing an Emma Blob in the game. Not unthinkable. Wow, that nougat punch smells so good. I think I'll have a mug of it. Maybe even two. Well, everyone else seemed to be on board with nougat punch. I honestly don't see the appeal. Let me celebrate in peace, Squirt. Yeah, can't you see we're celebrating here? That's right, celebrating. Okay. No need to be upset about it. But you're the only one I can talk to. Ralph, pull yourself together. Happy hibernation, you old grouch. Oh, what the heck? Happy Hibernation Festival, Squirt. You too, Pina. Yeah, you too. Have a good one. Just don't bother us, okay? Aww. Even you admit to put away grievances for today. Well, that's nice. Nougat punch? That doesn't sound very delightful when translated to Danish. I can't remember that nougat means anything else. We want something to eat, eat, eat. Yes, we want something to eat, eat, eat. Something to eat, eat, eat. We want stew. I'm a little bit worried on what I'm supposed to do. I want to see the end of this, the stew competition, but there's no one else I can talk to here. Maybe there's someone way over on one of the edges. You're not leaving just yet, are you? Things are just getting started. Well, no, but who am I to talk to? Can I go into the pub? No, cannot. Can I order one of these nougat punch? No, I cannot. Can I talk to Carl? No. Cannot buy my candle yet. Cannot talk to you. Cannot talk to you. You're not leaving just yet, are you? Things are just getting started. I feel like I'm supposed to do something, but I have no idea what it could be. I can't share on Mia, because there's no bubble above her head. Strangely enough. Oh, can I go up on stage? I can! Excellent! That's what I hadn't done. Just stick to the recipe, same as usual. Rations weigh, don't overseason. You can do this, Mia. You're doing great, Mia. Can I taste it? Finley! What's wrong? Finley! Yes! The pickleweed. What's a pickleweed? My secret ingredient! The spice that makes my tomato stew special. And I forgot to get it. I don't have any, Finley. What am I going to do? I can't leave my stew, everything's already simmering. And time's running out too. Don't worry, I'll get some for you. Where do you get something like that? At the grocery store, but that closed hours ago. Any other ideas? Yes, you see Roman Heidrich over there at the front? Yeah? Pickleweed is his main ingredient. I don't know why, it just makes his stew terribly bitter. But knowing him, I'm sure he won't give any of it away. I'll ask him. You just keep doing what you're doing. Just a few more minutes there, contestant. Then it's time to drop your spoons. Oh no, did you hear that? Don't worry, I'll be right back. Really? Oh, thank you. Mr. Heidrich, may I disturb you for a moment? You know I'm always happy to listen to my team's concern, but I still need a moment or two for my stew. And as you just heard, time is of the essence. I need some of your pickleweed. What? For my ingredients? Yes, could you spare some? You'd be doing me a huge favor. No, sorry, out of the question. You're a very likable young man, and I would like to help. Truly, I would. But my ingredients have been measured out precisely according to my recipe. If I change even the slightest thing, it will affect the taste. I'm sorry. Okay, thanks anyway. Don't mention it. Mr. Heidrich can't spare any of his ingredients. I'm sorry. That's alright, it's my fault for forgetting it after all. Thanks for trying anyway. Can we do something else? Like, take it? Where can I get some pickle? My young colleague, I have been thinking. You are part of St. Ursula's hospital, just like myself and our other young colleague back there. We have to stick together. With that in mind, I decided to give you some of my pickleweed. Really? That's very kind of you. But of course, I can't just simply give my ingredients away. So I would also like to ask a favor of you. Okay, what do you need? I would like a bottle of caraway liquor from the wine stand. Okay, no problem. Just head over there and buy you one. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. This caraway liquor is very special. The owner has produced only one bottle of it. Oh, I guess it's insanely expensive then. Expensive? No, not at all. In fact, the wine seller is looking to give it away. Oh? Yeah, it's a prize of sort for the first person to say the secret phrase to her. The secret phrase? Exactly. It's sort of like a password. The solution to a riddle. Do you have any idea what it's about? No, but talk to the person at the wine stand. I'm sure you'll find some answers there. Okay, I'll get you the bottle. Excellent. Even though it would have been nicer if you helped us for free. Okay, let's do riddles. We can do this. Let's do riddles, people. I'm interested in winning the bottle of caraway liquor. Oh, really? Then tell me. The red trees have left the forest. Red trees? Oh, you don't know the answer? Apparently not, no. Okay. There are a few other people here who are also playing the game. Maybe one of them can give you the answer. How do I find out who knows the answer? That's part of the puzzle. But I'm going to give you a little something to help you get started. Now pay attention. The blue shells glitter prettily in the morning sun. Okay, wait a second. I better note this down. Okay, so let's see. The blue shells glitter prettily in the morning sun. Okay. That's it. That's it. Take a look around, talk to people. And good luck. Thanks. I think it's the postman. The blue shells glitter prettily in the morning sun. What are you talking about, Finley? Okay, maybe not. Oh dear, it's timed. Oh no. No, this is bad. The blue shells glitter prettily in the morning sun? Ah, I know the answer to that. Hold on. Please, hurry. No idea what it's supposed to mean, though. I'll figure it out. Good luck. They hide when the yellow sun grows too hot. Sorry, that doesn't mean anything to me. Oh no, they hide when the yellow sun grows too hot. They hide when the yellow sun grows too hot. They hide when the yellow sun grows too hot. They hide when the yellow sun grows too hot. What are you talking about, Finley? I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about. There's a riddle and then there's this thing. You returned. So, do you have the answer? Sorry, I still don't know the answer. Who haven't I asked? I didn't ask Mia. No, it was because postmen are out and about early in the morning. Might go along with the trade, but need to get something. I'll hurry up. Okay, in the meantime, I'll season the stew as best I can. That was wasted time. So much wasted time. Okay, you. They hide when the yellow sun grows too hot. I know the answer. Thank you. Wait, what did you tell me? The green train is almost here. Oh, that sounds familiar. It travels on to the purple sea. Thank you. You're welcome. Good luck. Purple sea. Travels on to the purple sea. No, I do not have the answer. I need to talk to the postman. Travels on to the purple sea. The answer to that is... the red trees have left the forest. Hope that helps you. It does. Thank you, Susie. Ah, you returned. So, do you have the answer? Hold on a second. Are you playing the game too? Why, of course. There's no rule against it after all. So, do you have the answer? Yes. The red trees have left the forest. Now they grow on the golden beach. Incredible! That's the right answer. You won. And in record time too. Really? Yay! Congratulations. Here's your prize. A bottle of caraway liquor. Thank you very much. Got to dash. Have a good evening. You too, my friend. Don't drop the bottle. We do not drop the bottle. Here you go. Mr. Hydrich, I have the liqueur. Very good, my young colleague. You can always rely on Team Saint Ursula. Yeah. Let's chit-chat. Can I have the pickleweed now? Of course. You held up your end of the bargain, so shall I. Here's your prize, a bundle of the finest pickleweed. Thank you. Sorry, I got to run now. I got the ingredient. What? Really? That's awesome! You're the best sous chef in the world. We can talk more later. Time's running out. We can talk more later. Time's running out. Here you go. So, my lovelies, your time is up. The cooking period is now officially over. Set your wooden spoons to one side and prepare for the tasting. It seemed a bit weird to me, Solar. I don't think they gave us the complete sentence to begin with. Maybe they just went to red trees and then ... But, oh well. Dig in, folks. Official announcers get first dibs. Okay, let's see. That was fantastic. I hope you all enjoyed this as much as I did. I don't think I'll ever need to eat again. But before we get to the award ceremony, there's something I'd like to get off my chest. There are a lot of different people living here in Porcupine. Some have only been here for a short time, others have spent their whole life here. And that's good, and the way things should be. Be kind to each other. Be grateful. Be understanding. If you do that, Porcupine will remain the beautiful place it is. Maybe these are just the melancholy thoughts of an old woman. Or maybe I already had a good punch or two. But I love all of you. So therefore the food coma sets in. Before the food coma sets in, let's get to the award ceremony. To refresh your memory, here are all the participants and their creations. Chloe took us on a wild journey through the world of porcupine mushrooms. Roman presented you with a spicy pickleweed pot. Isaac whipped up some handmade alphabet soup for our bookworms. Wonderful handwriting, by the way. Our lovely Mia, a first-time contestant today, gave us a tomato stew that I'm sure has bowled more than a few of you over. And our last candidate is someone we only normally see when we're sick. Sergey, head chef at the cafeteria at St. Ursula's. His entry this year was a fiery hot pepper stew. Okay, that's everyone. Now hold on to your spoons, it's about to get serious. The winner of this year's Porcupine Stew contest is... Mia with her fruity spicy tomato stew. Really? Congratulations. Yes! Congratulations! What a great stew! And that goes for all of you as well. Congratulations on your amazing creations. And congratulations to everyone who got their hands on a bowl. You were really lucky to get to taste such wonderful stews. And now let the celebrations continue. You said it! Well, I'm sorry. I need to get a candle. Whew, finally done. Couldn't concentrate with all the excitement of the contest in the background. Anyway, can I get you something now? I wonder if I could get a hazelnut candle? One hazelnut candle coming right up. What do I owe you? Nothing. Nothing? That's right, everyone gets one hazelnut candle for free if they want it. Oh, that's very nice of you. But doesn't it mean you end up losing money on the candles? Yeah, but making hazelnut candles is my favorite hobby. So I really don't mind. It means I need a little while to make them though. But at least they always smell fantastic. Enjoy your candle. That's very nice of you, thank you. Happy Hibernation Festival. Can I now get the other guy to wrap it up nicely? Like, if he can wrap it and I can get a card? No. No such luck. Oh well. In that case, hey Mia! Mia, you were awesome! Congratulations! Thanks, you like the stew? Even better than that. I haven't even tasted it yet. What? Why? Because the whole pot got gobbled up straight away. I didn't stand a chance. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, it's no big deal. I could see how delicious it was from the looks in everyone's eyes. Celebrate, Mia. You've earned it. Thanks. I feel a little bit awkward, actually. Well, we got a candle. How you doing, Carl? You're just partying. Party on, Carl. Party on. Well, seems like we've done everything we could here then. Let's head to work. Oh, can we talk to Chloe? Since she might be feeling a bit sad about not winning this year. No, we cannot. We cannot talk to Chloe. Oh well. We checked. Off to work we go. Oh. Mia, is everything alright? Yeah, everything's great. Wanted to give you something. Really? Is there still some of your stew left? No, that was gone in a flash. They've been such a tremendous help to me, and I'm so grateful. You're always so helpful. It's amazing, really. What do you mean? What I'm saying is that I couldn't have done this without you. Which is why I want you to have my winner's trophy. Really? But you're the one who won it. Yeah, but it was as much your victory as it was mine, really. Besides, I wouldn't even know where to put it in my apartment. Thank you, Mia. I feel really honored. But how about we share it? It can be one of those trophies that moves from place to place. I'll take it and invite you for dinner sometimes, so I can show you my finest cooking skills. Then you can take it home with you and we can cook again at your place. We can take turns with the trophy and the cooking. Okay, yeah. Let's take turns. Happy Hibernation Festival, Finley. And to you too. Celebrate, you deserve it. But now I need to get going. See you in the morning. Good night. Now off to work we go. I really hope it was this hazelnut candle she wanted. It's snowing? Oh, it's snowing. Hey Porcupine. All of you. Happy Hibernation Festival. No, she did say it was gonna snow. Oh, still sleepy. There's not been much sleep happening the last couple of days. And I don't see that changing in any near future, sadly. Dog's probably gonna keep being a bit whiny and needy. Not in the mood for the Hibernation Festival? Sure I am, but someone has to keep this place running. I'll be down in a minute though. Then we'll get the real party started. All that nonsense beforehand with the stew and everything. Can't stand it anyway. Boring. Heard you can win a bottle of Caraway liqueur at the wine stand though. I got to get my hands on that. I heard it's delicious. And there's only one bottle of it. I'm afraid I got some bad news. What? Has someone claimed the bottle already? Well... Roman Heydrich has the bottle. That greaseball. How dare he? The world just isn't a fair place. He won't even appreciate a drink of that quality. When I get my hands on him... Now off to your shift. Dr. Kowalski is waiting. You're on the night shift together tonight. Well, rather him than me. I do not want to be in trouble with her. Good evening, Finley. Happy Hibernation Festival, Dr. Kokowski. Yes. Hope you had a good time. Yes, It's just the two of us today. Holidays are all well and good, but someone has to keep the lights on here. That's true. So how are things looking? As they should. People actually always feels a little better on days like this. Some are homesick, others are just happy to have some peace and quiet. Still, from a psychological point of view, the Hibernation Festival actually seems to help them. I will take care of our dear Irma today. Please handle your duties. You'll find me in the break room when you're done. Alright, see you soon. Let's get our tasks. Okay. P33, P31, and 304. Well, let's start with the bat. Good evening, Miss Van Galen. It's important not to get rattled. After every inhalation comes an exhalation. Everything that is closed will one day be opened up again, and vice versa. May I interrupt for a moment? Oh. Hello, Finley. I didn't hear you come in. We were just lost in conversation. I bumped into dear Sonia this evening in the cafeteria. That's one way of putting it. I'd forgotten I was meant to have an important meeting today. Suddenly, it got hard to breathe and I passed out again. Dr. Guthera brought me back up here. I have to admit to a certain amount of luck. Benjamin from surgery happened to be passing through at the time too. He was a huge help in getting Sonia up here safely. Thank you, Dr. Guthera. Do you have any recommendations for a course of treatment? I don't know if you're familiar with my approach to treatment, but I believe that the body can only heal with the help of the mind. Medications sometimes only treat the symptoms, not the cause. Miss Van Galen, I wish you all the best and natural recovery for both body and mind. Now I've already talked far too long of a break. I wish you both a pleasant evening. A bat with eyes? My immersion is ruined? Why so? Bats have eyes? Thank you, you too. How are you feeling, Miss Van Galen? I still feel a little out of sorts. Your blood pressure must have begun fluctuating. You had an extremely high resting pulse when you first arrived here. The drugs regulate your blood pressure. Dr. Katera kept talking to me until I felt better. He was saying something about my inner core, breathing exercises, that kind of thing. I tried yoga once, not my cup of tea. Yeah, Dr. Katera has his own way of looking at things. But he wasn't exactly wrong. Let me check your readings. We have to make sure that the drugs are working so you remain stable. Alright. Oh no, this thing. No. Why? Oh, that wasn't even close to being good. It was a clear C. Ugh. I don't like that minigame. I'm afraid medication will only go part of the way to solving your problem. It would be wise to develop ways to reduce stress. Unfortunately, this happens to a lot of people nowadays. But how am I supposed to avoid stress? Well, there are a few options. But you'll need to work out what works best for you. They didn't teach us much about stress advanced techniques at medical school, to be honest. The thing that Dr. Gotera said, they kind of helped. I'm going to take a nap. Maybe I'll get lucky and catch Dr. Gotera again tomorrow. Rest well. Patient is dead, skill issue. Patient is not dead. It's not that critical. It's not that critical. Well, let's see about the owl. I don't think we talked to you before. Dr. Gerda Knistorf? Finally. Bring me back a cup of black tea. Then tell Dr. Theobald that I want to speak to him. I'm actually your attending physician. You're a doctor. Santa de las Sevas. You're barely out of diapers. Do they sell medical degrees online now? Let's not lose sight of the matter of hand, Dr. Kniestov. You came to us today suffering from severe tremors. On top of that, you've been complaining of recurrent itching and muscle atrophy. Liver cirrhosis. What? Liver cirrhosis. Are you deaf? Have you already been diagnosed? I can't see anything here. I am a surgeon, child. I've had liver cirrhosis for longer than you've been alive. Accordingly, I am aware of the high mortality rate once surgical intervention becomes necessary. That's why I'm here. So let's cut to the chase and get down to business. Okay, medication. This I can do. Well, we're gonna need this one up. And then we're gonna need it down again. But let's focus on the other things first. Wait. Yeah, that works. Okay, now it's just the red and orange and then blue. Oh, but I need... Oh, shoot. Can I... If I go back and fix it, it's gonna get upset from it. I'm gonna have to fix it. Darn it. Oh, there goes my grade. There goes my grade. That's 2 deletes, and I think that's a C here as well now. Oh no, it's an A! Great! Great! Maybe I won't get the worst grade, and Kokoski will be really mad at me. Your liver readings are in the critical range. You don't say. To make sure it is cirrhosis of the liver we're dealing with, we need to do a liver biopsy. No. No? I already know it's cirrhosis of the liver. What do you take me for? Although I'm sure your accounting department will be thrilled if you carry out a few unnecessary procedures they can charge me for. What if it's not liver cirrhosis? Do I have to teach you how to treat me right here? Listen. I like a drink, if you know what I mean. Excuse me? I'm talking about chronic alcohol abuse. And your nursing staff insist I don't drink here. So now I have 2 problems. Alcohol withdrawal and this blasted liver cirrhosis. According to the latest research, your symptoms could also be triggered by other diseases. New research? A load of waffle, that's what that is. Well, go ahead. I'm sure you know exactly what you're doing. Actually, I do. In this particular case, I don't know what I'm doing with the bat. The bat is not having the best of days. Okay, let's see if I can inject the squirrel properly. I would have really loved to go to the hibernation festival today. I'm sure you would. I'm sorry it didn't work out. It's okay. I've been having my own little hibernation festival right here. I just had a coffee with cream and hazelnut. It was the highlight of my day. You have an inflammation of the renal pelvis. Are you in pain? Yes, but I'm trying not to let it get to me. Alright, but don't make things too uncomfortable for yourself. We can always get you some painkillers if you want. For now, I'm going to give you some medication to help bring the swelling down. Okay, let's see. Where do I want to inject this? It's fairly high here. So that seems like a good spot, but let's make sure. Oh, that seems a little bit higher. Not by much. So this seems to be the safest spot. Yay, an A. Great. So 2 A's and a C. Please tell us if the pain gets any worse, or if you have any problems urinating. You shouldn't really be drinking caffeine this late in the day, but you might find that coffee helps a little. Anyway, I wish you a wonderful hibernation festival and a sound night's sleep. Thank you. I'm definitely wide awake right now, I got to admit. And now let's see. Where did we move her to? I can't remember where we moved Irma to. Can I even find her? Am I allowed to go into the other rooms? Doesn't look like it. Really wanted to give her candles now. Guess I can't. To the lunch break room I go. Maybe I can see you in the morning. I'm done, Dr. Kukovsky. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? No, everything's fine. You're right, the patients really are doing a little better today. I'm glad I'm on the night shift now. It's really quite pleasant. If you say so. Well, let's see. B total. But it's a smiley B. You were really quick today. I like that. I have one more request for you. Of course, what? Irma. I mean Mrs. DeCalma. I've been watching her tonight and she's not doing very well. She asked if the nice doctor would stop by again today. I think she means you. Why don't you go check on her? I'm sure she'll be happy to see you. Sure, I'd love to. Got a gift I wanted to give her anyway. Well, don't keep her waiting. Excellent, now I can go and see Irma. I really hope it was a candle she wanted. Now, which room was she in? Ah, there we go. 303. Hi there, Irma. Hey, Irma, how are you doing? Oh, Finley, what are you doing here? I thought you were out celebrating today. I was. It was great. I met a lot of people, and the stew contest was really exciting. They got the fountain working again for the occasion. And look what I found, Irma. Can you smell that, Doctor? The scent is just incredible. You really made my day. I'm feeling much less shivery already. This brings back so many images for me. So many memories from years gone by. From all the many hibernation festivals I've seen. It was your first one today, wasn't it? Yeah. But you should get some rest, Irma. All that talking gets to your lungs. No, it's alright. I need someone I can spin my yarns to. I'm very tired. But I would like to tell you one last story. Irma? What do you mean by that? It's okay. What? No, it's not okay at all. We'll get you back on your feet, I promise. I'll get Dr. Kukovsky right away. We'll figure it out. You've already done more than I can imagine. But may I ask one more favor of you? Of course, what is it? I'd love another cup of tea. My throat's a little dry, you know. Of course, Now, Finley, don't fuss. It's alright. I'll just dash to the break room. We have tea there. I'll be right back. I don't want to leave you though. You're probably gonna die while I'm getting you tea. And your son's not gonna get happy with me. We always have hot water here, thank goodness. What kind of tea should I make? Black tea, peppermint tea, fruit tea, green tea, winter tea. Some green tea. Okay, now I better get this straight to Irma. Finley, taking a break already? No, I'm just getting a cup of tea for a patient. Ah yes, old Irma has a taste for the finer things. Could you come with me, please? Irma isn't doing well at all. I know. I already went to see her and checked her readings. She's going to die. In the next few hours. But we have to do something. What I'm going to do is make myself a cup of tea too. How can you just walk in here like nothing's wrong? Why aren't you doing anything? I've already done everything I could. Sometimes even the best treatment in the world can't help Finley. But go to her. Make her last hours as comfortable as possible. That is our duty to her now. Make sure she has enough painkillers. Shouldn't we contact her son? I have already tried that too. Unfortunately, I have not yet been able to reach Giuliano. I kept trying and inform him of the situation. Go now. Irma's tea is getting cold. Okay. I mean, maybe we could call one of our friends who are in town and maybe they could find him. But I guess that's not what the story wants us to do. Even though it would make sense. There you go, Irma. Here's your tea. Irma, I'm back. And I got your tea. Irma, Who? Oh, sorry, I must have dozed off for a minute there. You're a darling, thank you so much. Just set it down there. I remember my first Hibernation Festival like it was yesterday. It was already very cold for that time of year. The cars and park benches were buried in snow. But the Hibernation Festival still had to go on, of course. Gilbert loved hot air balloons more than anything else in the world. But he also had a great fear of flying. And he wasn't the youngest anymore either. Neither of us were. So we compromised by heading to the countryside to watch the balloon race. At least we used to, until it was banned. It was the Hibernation Festival, when Gilbert sat in a hot air balloon for the first time. There was already snow on the roads and the roofs of the houses. The lights, the smells. We were there every year. When it was cold outside and everyone started to come closer together. I already bought the hazelnut candle and enjoyed some lovely conversations with plenty of laughter. When Gilbert secretly slipped away, he'd spotted a hot air balloon in the square. Back then, you could still book flights in the winter. They said you could see the whole town from up there. But that year, the balloon remained grounded. The weather was already bitterly cold and very windy. Then all of a sudden, an icy gust of wind blew across the square. Hats and caps flew through the air. Mothers had to hold on to their children. And that gust of wind blew my Gilbert right into the basket of the balloon. When he picked himself up to climb back out again, he got the fright of his life. The balloon had broken loose and was already rising hundreds of feet above the town. And me? I'd seen the whole thing and I leapt desperately at the dangling rope to try and hold the balloon down. But instead, I simply floated away with it. Gilbert helped me into the basket and the wind carried us higher and higher into the wintry clouds. Porcupine was no more than a small speck of light in the fog. Eventually it disappeared altogether. I believe Gilbert is her husband, Solar. The kid is Giuliano. Gilbert could barely move due to his fear of heights. The cold bit into his skin. But I managed to cheer him up. His dreams had finally come true, I reminded him, riding in a hot air balloon. Unfortunately, we soon realized the burner was frozen. But then I remembered the hazelnut candle I'd bought. So Gilbert and I made ourselves comfortable in the basket of the balloon and lit the candle to keep warm. I don't know how long we sat there, but it was indescribably beautiful. Just us, the sky and the clouds, and the scent of the hazelnut candle. Suddenly there was a bang. The burner had started up again. The heat from the hazelnut candle had thawed it out. Gilbert quickly figured out how to steer the balloon. Even the altitude didn't bother him anymore. But how would we know which way to go? Then, before we could even begin to worry again, I heard it. Very softly. The Hibernation Hymn, the song everyone in Porcupine sings together for the Hibernation Festival. We strained our ears and Gilbert steered the balloon straight toward the song. Eventually, Porcupine emerged from the fog. The beautifully decorated marketplace and snow-covered roofs. And the festival goers, what a sight! They had broken into song to help us find our way back. Gilbert landed right in front of the fountain, and all the crowd cheered. And that's the story, more or less, of how my Gilbert and I took flight together for the first and last time. He died the following year. I'll be reunited with him soon. Then we'll fly together again. My Gilbert and I. Are they still playing the Hibernation Hymn in the square? Maybe. I'm not quite sure. I think I can hear it. Just faintly. Yeah, they're probably still celebrating. And here's the two of us, stuck working the night shift at the hospital, huh? You're doing a good job. With the work. But Irma? I made it. To the hibernation. Oh, Irma. Not even the ball can cheer us up now. No, a funny hat. Oh, fall is over though. It's winter now. Whoa, looks like someone got out of the wrong side of bed this morning. What happened? Didn't you enjoy the hibernation festival? Things sound so great right now, Alfio. Can I help you? No. Take care of yourself, Alfio. Don't stay out too long in the cold. Take the bike, Finley. Okay. You know what? Retire today. Let's just take the bus to work. We might miss some side story, but it looks like Finley needs it. Finley doesn't look to be in a good place right now. Also, he's still walking around with bare feet, because don't wear shoes. Which I can't imagine feels very well in the snow. I sense a dark cloud over you, young one. You had a death on your ward, right? It's never pretty, that's for sure. But the river of life flows on regardless. Let it carry you. We'll all get swept into the great sea of eternity one day. Oh right, I have completely forgotten. Is that still... No, it isn't. Oh, goody. That's good. I had remembered to remove those from earlier. Let's see. Go over there. Whoop. Morning. Have a nice weekend. That's great material. Material continuum? Not quite sure I understand what you mean there, Solar. Why the gloomy face? Morning, Ingrid. I'm not in a great mood. Is this because of Mr. DeCalma? Mrs. DeCalma? I'm sorry, kid, really. I like the old lady too. I was hoping I'd feel better after the weekend. Well, I guess you're just one of those people who feel a lot for others. Just make sure it doesn't become a problem for you. That's a part of our profession, kid. Try to focus. There's enough living people around here who need your help. I get it though, they always say the first death really sticks with you. Yeah, maybe you're right. I'll focus and try my best. That's the spirit. Oh dear. Teacup almost fell over. That would have been bad. Morning, Finley. Irma's bed was empty this morning. Figure she didn't make it? Sorry to ask. But that must have been your first death, right? Oh man. Try to get over it. The sooner you get used to it, the better. Finley, I heard the news this morning. Do you want to talk? Maybe grab a coffee or something? It's a cat. They always look smug, Solar. No. I want to get my work done first. Okay. If you want to talk later, just come and find me, okay? Good morning, Finley. How are you? Alright, I think. A patient died yesterday. Your patient. I imagine Irma's death is still on your mind. Nevertheless, I would ask that you don't let your performance level drop. We can't let these things affect our work. Got it. You can rely on me. Lies, they always look cute. No, cat might look cute, but they look smug. You know the drill. We'll talk again once you finish treating your patients. Try to make this a good day, Finley, in spite of everything. Good luck. Oh, one more thing. Irma died of complications from pneumonia. She was old. Her immune system just couldn't hold everything off. She remained stable for a while. However, her condition worsened during her stay here. These things happen sometimes. The incident with the water damage in her room probably didn't help either. What I'm trying to say is, you did nothing wrong. I even made a note of that effect in my report. I assigned you to treat Irma, and that was the right decision. I'm sure of it. Oh, we have messages. From Mia? Still can't believe I'm one, still shaking. That was amazing. Thanks, Finley. Finley, I heard about Irma. I'm so sorry. Hope you're okay. I'll be making her memorial figure today. Gonna make sure it's a good one. Come by any time if you need to talk, okay? Well, maybe we can help make her figure. Okay, we got owl, we got baby owl, and we still have bat. Okay. Tiny owl, you're first. You're Emma, right? Okay. Miss Emma Strawberry Yogurt, right? No. I'm Emma Smith. Oh, right. That's what it says here. I must have read it wrong. How are you feeling, Emma Smith? I miss my home. And I got tummy ache, too. You did get some pills, didn't you? But it's still not better yet? No. Alright, let's take a closer look at what's up with your tummy then. Oh, it's this thing again. So drop, hand, brain, bone, tooth. 2 of those are correct, but in the wrong position. 1 of them is absolutely correct. So what we're gonna try is brain, bone, tooth, and blood. Okay, so we have 2 out of the 3. That means tooth is there, bone is here, brain is not here, blood would be here. You, however, is none of these. So skull and foot. Only one of those are correct. What's the other option? Oh, the stomach. Okay, so stomach there, skull here. There we go. It's a B. Oh, it's an A. I really didn't think that would be an A. I thought I took too long. Well, I'll take it. I think your pain is because of your food allergy. I read that you're not allowed to eat certain things. Is that right? Yeah. So, are you watching what you eat then? Yeah, but... What is it, Emma? Well, Gerda said that after the hibernation festival, you can eat as many nuts as you want. Is Gerda your mom? No, my mom's name is Mom, and she's away. So who's Gerda then? Gerda Niestork. I always visit her when I'm homesick. She's a doctor, like you. Wait a moment. Do you mean Dr. Gnistorf? Yeah. Can you do me a favor, Emma? Okay. Please don't need any more nuts. I'm sorry, but your tummy doesn't like nuts. Not even after the hibernation festival. Oh. It's mean, I know, but your tummy aches are mean too, aren't they? Yeah. So you keep off the nuts, and we'll think of some nice things for you and your tummy to eat, okay? Yeah, okay. So you're familiar with our other patient, huh? Our stubborn owl patient. Okay, then it's medication time for Betty. Good morning, Miss Van Galen. Is it that time already? Your colleague said you'd be checking on me again today. Well, looked like he was right. Shall we get straight to it? I'm sure you want to get back home too. So now we gotta do this. Let's see. I need more orange. There's no ifs about that. And I need 2 more orange. I need less of the red and green. This is the only one that gets affected by that. And then I need 1 more pink, 1 less yellow, and I think that should be it. That's another A. That means we will not get any lower than a B today, which is great. Unless I totally mess up the last one. Yep, I'm seeing a significant improvement. You know what? I'm actually feeling a lot better today. Better than I have in years. I feel like I'm really aware of my surroundings again. Sounds like the medication's doing its job. Yeah, but I think there's more to it than that. I managed to talk to the Dr. Gathera again, and it was like it tore down a wall inside me. Suddenly, I saw everything I used to think was important in a different light. I decided to change my life around completely. I don't want to end up here again. I want to be able to focus on other things, instead of just living for my job. I called my boss this morning and requested 4 weeks off. That's great. That's not what she thought. She threatened to fire me on the spot. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't be. I am the island. I am the sea. I may be unemployed, but I don't care at all, and that's great. I'll do my exercises and follow my heart more. Thank you for helping me. I'll make sure to thank Dr. Gathera again before I leave too. Have a great day, and look after yourself. you take care of yourself. No job is worth it getting it too stressed out so you end up in hospital. Now, my dear colleague, what's your assessment of your health status? My withdrawal symptoms are diminishing, and so does the pain. Good. Do you mind if I examine you? That's what I'm here for. Oh no, it was this thing. Oh no, I forgot this. Because it doesn't register the sticks. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, give me a B. Let me get the B. Oh, come on. I had everything there and you just didn't want to continue. C. Oh well, that's still a B in total. I don't like that I failed that one though. It's just sometimes it just seems to stop moving along and giving you the next button. You're going to keep increasing your vitamin B1 and energy intake. Your liver's on the mend. Are you sure? Nonsense. My liver's had it. The readings are clear. Really? You came to us just in time. Feel free to take a look for yourself. We'll have to keep you here for a few more days for observation. If you want to keep on living, you need to keep off the alcohol. Forever. Clear, honest words. I like it. Maybe something will come of you after all, in the distant, far off future. But what do I do or don't do is none of your business, understand? I've given you my medical opinion. What you do with it is entirely up to you. Let's see, she was at the desk today, not the break room. All done? Yep. Took you longer than usual today. But given the circumstances, I'm willing to turn a blind eye to that. Let's see. Smiley bee. What have you got for me today? I don't have anything for you. Dr. Theobald was asking after you. Oh really? Why? I couldn't say. However, he did ask if I could give you the rest of the day off. I'm not happy about it, but I said yes. Guess it must be something important then. Do you think I should go to his office? You can if you like, but you won't find him there. How do you know? Because he just made himself comfortable in our break room. Oh, strange. That's just the way he is. I guess I'll pop in and see him then. As you wish. I get the rest of the day off? That is very suspicious, honestly. Hi, Dr. Theobald. Finley, there you are. Thank you for coming. Sure, Dr. Theobald. What can I do for you? Nothing, but I wanted to talk to you. First of all, I would like to thank you. You've done an excellent job these past few days. Thanks. Is that all you wanted? No, not at all. I heard about Irma de Kalma's passing, of course. A tragedy, truly. Like so many others here in Porcupine, I knew Irma well and liked her a lot. I'll miss her very much. The whole town will. But you were the one who looked after her and were there for her in her final days. Is Irma the first patient who's died under your care? Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. It's not uncommon to struggle getting them off your mind the first time. I still remember my first two. I think I know what you mean. I still think about Mrs. Takama a lot. Just try not to let those thoughts affect you too much. After all, there are still plenty of other people depending on your help. Don't get distracted from looking out for them. It's Irma's funeral service this afternoon. It will be held at Gilbert's. Giuliano hosts most of the funerals in this town. I'm sure this one will be especially hard for him. You should be there. You'll feel better afterwards, believe me. You mean I can go to the service? You are excused for the rest of the day. And I'm sure Mrs. Takama would have invited you anyway. Okay then, I'll be there. Thank you, Dr. Theobald. No need to thank me, Finley. Say goodbye to the old lady for me. See you again tomorrow. Give my regards to old Irma, alright? And please give my condolences to Giuliano as well. Well, in that case, I am off for the funeral. I will even take the stairs. Get our steps in. Take care, kiddo. Don't slip on the snow. I already pulled something in my back this morning. Okay. Be careful in the snow. Got it. Oh, it's you! Can I interest you in a hot cup of coffee? Perhaps a tea or a saffron roll? No thanks, sorry, I got somewhere to be. Sure thing. Very eerily quiet. So you're here too, young one. It's good to see you. The roller coaster of life never stops, does it? A few days ago we gathered to celebrate. Today we gather to weep. Finley. Hi, Giuliano. I'm so sorry. I wish I had more. Finley. It's okay. Thank you for coming. I know we haven't known each other long, but it means a lot to me. Please, make yourself at home. There's food and drink. Go ahead, take a seat. Just make yourself at home. Is there really nothing I can do for you? Come to think of it, there's one thing actually. Anything you want, what is it? I think there's a colleague of yours here too. He didn't hang around long. He just stood in the corner and didn't talk to anyone. Then I think he went out the back door. I haven't seen him since. Could you go see if he's still there? I checked myself, but I got my hands full. Sorry, here I'm asking for your help again. It's no problem, Giuliano. I'd be happy to do that for you. Thank you. I'm sure Pina made the figurine. Such a nice tradition. Proud of you, Pina. Ha! Did you know Irma? Of course! I loved stopping to chat to her during my rounds. She was always sitting at her window with a plate of cookies next to her. She always made me coffee on cold days. I'd love one of her coffees right now. Irma. Can't believe she just died like that. So unfair. Oh, you're here. Sorry, Finley. I know how much you liked Irma. How are you feeling? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Just happy I could be here today. Me too, even if it has been a bit stressful for me. But I'd do anything for Irma. If there's anything I can do for you, just say so, okay? Hey, Finley. Ted, you're here too. Of course, I really fall in love with this little bar. Didn't know there was a funeral today. And I didn't know the deceased at all. But I'd still like to be here for the wake. I'm sure Giuliano will be glad to see you. I hope so. Oh, I haven't talked to him before. Ted is new in town as well. Doesn't have a place to stay yet, so she moved into the motel room at Gilbert's. You could probably just stay here for a while. The place isn't that expensive and never gets booked up much anyway. Speaking of which, she's working on a book right now. Wonder how it'll turn out. Well, let's see. Who's at the back door? Is it Carl? It isn't Carl. Gregor? You're here too? Get lost, kid. Don't you want to come inside? The service is about to start. No. There's food and drink too. Lots of people are here. Leave me alone. Okay. Oh, he's taking it onto himself as well, isn't he? Because he ignored... Well, he didn't fix the leak fast enough, or he let the leak happen. Yeah, it's all my fault. What do you mean? I'm doing the best I can. I know the hospital relies... I'm the one who's supposed to look after it, after all. If the old lady hadn't gotten sicker... If that water damage hadn't happened. If I'd just taken better care of the hospital, then maybe she wouldn't have. This is my burden to bear. I'll never forgive myself. All those people in there. I see the way they look at me. They know it's my fault. It's not your fault. I felt the same way. I was the one treating her. Right up till the end, I still believed she'd get better. Didn't want to face the fact that she was going to die. But in the moment she passed, I knew she was at peace with it. She was old, her body was weak, and she was happy. She didn't want people looking after her all the time. And that's okay. I did my best, and you did too. But sometimes things crumble and collapse anyway. Sometimes we have to say goodbye to people. Sometimes we can't help them. I'm going in now. You can come with me if you want. I can't. I'm gonna stay here. Okay. But if you change your mind, just know that you'll be welcome. Sure, whatever. I should go. I don't want to disturb the bereaved. You should do what feels right for you. No one's forcing you to stay. Yeah, you're right. Let's go in. If we go in at the same time, they won't all be staring at me. And I can slip away quickly if I need to. Sounds good. Oh no, he's gonna... Oh. He's gonna cause a scene, isn't he? That dog Solar that you saw there has been blaming the hospital for the loss of his wife, that they didn't do enough to save her. So I have a bad feeling that when Gregor said that he was the reason that she died, he's gonna take that and use it against him and the hospital to make a big case about it. I hope that's not the case, but I fear it might be, considering he was already blaming the hospital for another death. So, did you find him? Yeah, he's the janitor at the hospital. But he doesn't want to come in. I think he needs some time to himself. I think we all do. I'm glad he's here, though. Speaking of which, how are you holding up? I'm coping. But please let me know if there's anything I can do. I will, my friend. Please sit down. It's about to start. Yeah, sure, I can sit down. They're guests. Could I have your attention for a moment? Thank you all for coming. I can barely bring myself to speak. But last night, Irma, my dear mother, passed away. She was a real talker, always telling stories. And she was surrounded by people who loved her. That's you guys. Thanks for that, all of you. When I was little, she taught me to play an instrument. She practiced with me, and I hated every second of it. But when I was playing, her eyes would just light up. I wish she could look at me that way again. I want to play a very special song for you. A song Irma requested every time I picked that instrument up. I remember one day, it was really frosty when I had to deliver my letters. I slipped on a patch of ice. My whole mailbag fell into the river with all the letters still inside it. And I tore my cruciate ligament. Irma not only helped me fish every single letter out of the river, she even dried them, restored them, and delivered them for me. Irma worked with my parents in a restaurant. Things had been going downhill for a while, then Irma came up with a new dish. Rainbow beet gratin. It was a hit. Before long, it was the only dish anyone wanted. Irma and I used to play backgammon together every Thursday in the summer. How did you know Irma Finley? I'll tell you how that squirt knew Irma. He's the one who let her die. It's the truth. Irma was in great shape, and one day she just bends over, sprains an ankle, ends up in the hospital, and a few days later, suddenly she's sick. Real sick. And then she just dies. I'm telling you, it's all that guy's fault. Him and all the staff at that awful hospital. I just heard them talking about it right now. They're letting the hospital deteriorate. So bad the folks who go there pick up new diseases in the wards. Irma didn't even have pneumonia until they took her to that dump. Telling you, Irma didn't just die. She was murdered there. If St. Ursula wasn't so useless, Irma would still be with us today. We'd be celebrating, not mourning. Everyone who works there should stand up and take the blame for this. We'd all be better off if that hospital was torn down and never darkened our skyline again. Ralph, that's a crook of nonsense. Nah, hold on. Maybe he's got a point? Yeah, St. Ursula is a danger to us all. That's right, we need to run these murderers out of town. Maybe it would be better that way. Look around you. Do you see anyone from the hospital here except for this clown? Exactly. They don't even have the nerve to come to her funeral. Because they know it's their fault, plain as nose on your face. But quiet, everyone. Please. This isn't about pointing the finger at anyone. This isn't about St. Ursula's. It's about Irma. My mother, your friend. Finley? Yeah? I'm sorry to have to ask you this, but perhaps it would be best if you leave. But please, I don't want this argument to ruin Irma's memorial. I'll make it up to you, I promise. Let's talk later. Okay. Oh, I get why you don't want that to be a thing, a scene there, but kicking us out kind of makes it worse. As far as situation later on, oh man, that didn't go how I expected. Looks like my cell phone has no reception at Gilbert's. Mia and Carl both tried to call me. Well, let's call Carl back. We need to save him from drinking again. Hey, Finley. I was starting to get worried. What's up? Wanna take your mind off things? Maybe grab a beer somewhere. We could talk if you want. Yeah, I might take you up on that. What were you thinking? Why didn't you come pick me up in the high street in a little while? Cool. I need to get out of here anyway. Let's do it then. I'll wait outside. Oh, Carl, I don't like how much you're drinking currently. I understand why you're doing it, but I really don't like it. Okay, I'm not allowed to go that way. Why am I not allowed to go this way? It is faster. The high street is down the hill that's right across from here. It makes no sense that I have to go the long way around. But oh well. If that's what you want, game, I guess that's what I'll do. Because I'm allowed to go this way. But that means I have to go all the way to the other side of the hospital. And then back again. That's so many unnecessarily loading screens. This is definitely a big detour. And I can't take the bus either because it's too late. Oh well. Hospital is closed. Where was the path? Was it all the way to this side, I think? I think it was this way? No, not this way. This is the wrong way. Still bit wish I had a run button. Come on, Finley. Hopefully we're there soon. Grocery store still open? I wasn't expecting that, if I'm honest. I was expecting that to be closed. Very unrealistic for a small town like this. What? My Muriel is gone? And her door is open? That doesn't seem safe. Hi, Carl. There you are. Wait, weren't you meant to be at work today? I was. Dr. Tia would let me leave early. Wow, that doesn't happen often. Went to Irma's funeral service. Alright, so I know this sounds awful, but I just couldn't do it. I wanted to go, got myself ready, and I was just about to head out the door when my legs stopped working. They just wouldn't move. But I'll visit her in the Glove Milk Woods. How was it? There was an argument. People said it was my fault Irma died. What? That's insane. Who said that? Ralph overheard us talking. Us? Me and Gregor Glendover. Gregor blames himself for Irma's death. You know, because of the burst water pipe and all that. Oh man. Ralph was really angry. And eventually the others started getting fired up too. That miserable scumbag. Cheer up, Finley. Don't take it so hard. You know what really happened. After a day like this, you really deserve a break. I already guessed that Gilbert's would be closed today. So, I brought my very own home-brewed beer with me. You brew your own beer? Of course, I'm a man of many hobbies. And where are we headed? To Gilbert's. But I thought, you'll see, I got an idea. Oh, I feel bad about this. Can we talk you out of this idea? Probably not. Let's just let the plot happen. But Carl, please don't start a fight. That's not what Irma would have wanted. Not even close to what she would have wanted. All I'm saying, I better be allowed to go back that way. Alright, here we are. Doesn't look like there's anyone else around. Just like I expected. After the funeral, people usually head to the Glowmilk Woods together to take the memorial figurine to its new home. So, what now? Wait here, let me get the key. That's the key. Yep. The key to our very own private roof terrace. Are you serious? Of course I am. You think I run all the way here for a joke? Come on, it'll be fun. You went to old Irma's funeral service today, right? How was it? I mean, we already talked about this. It was nice. Hard, though. Sounds like a funeral worthy of a movie. I know you'll like the old lady, but it's the same for all of us. I know that since I was a kid. She was already pretty old even back then. And Giuliano's always been like a big brother to me. He looked after me sometimes, after school. Kind of weird that we still hang out so much. But I like the old slugger, just as much as I liked Irma. She looked after me sometimes too. Giuliano was out of town a lot, sometimes for weeks at a time. So she would tell me stories. Great times. Yeah. Got to hear a few of her stories too. Really? Had no idea. Did she tell you the one about the soup gnome? Or the great sugar quake? No, I've never heard those ones. That's alright. I can tell you them sometime. I know all her stories by heart. Like I was there myself. Oh, that'd be great, thank you. It was a good idea coming up here. Look at the sky. The snow keeps the beer nice and cold. But somehow I don't actually feel cold at all. Yeah, it's nice here. Thanks for inviting me. Hey, no biggie. Figure you need a little pick-me-up. And cheering people up is my specialty. I'll be sure to give you a good review. Thanks, but it's time to face fact. We got a problem here. Yeah, enough chit-chat. Finley, I like you a lot. But when time gets tough, it's every man for himself. Behold the last bear. The last bear. So, what we gonna do? There's no sugarcoating it. Agreed. Well, that's that then. We decide this here and now. You or me. There's only one way to settle a matter of such grave importance. The same way our fathers did and their fathers before them. We duke it out, mano a mano. Bring it on. Take cover. That escalated quickly. Carl has challenged you to a snowball fight. use L to aim and hold A to decide how hard you want to throw your snowball. Release A to throw your snowball. Okay. Can I get a camera? Take that. Aha! You failed. All of those hours of tanks decades ago come to service. Oh yeah, right! There was a tank game that was ages ago, wasn't there? I was mostly thinking about Worms. All those hours played Worms in my youth. But I remember the tanks game now. Okay. So, check my angle. Angle is too low, I need to go higher. That should be enough. I'm gonna have to give it a lot. Barely, but enough. You hit me! How could you, Carl? He's up there. Yeah, I think that's gonna be about the same angle. Just a bit shorter. Nope, I need to go taller. Darn it. Don't suppose you wanna swap places, Carl? You're a little bit far away. Oh no, too far. Oh, he's gonna hit me on this one, I'm sure of it. Oh, surprisingly not. Oh well, one down. And then put your arm into it. There we go. Ice cold, Finley. Ice cold. Go ahead, take the last beer. You earned it. I'm honored. You were a worthy adversary. I'll get you back next time. Hey, you two. Giuliano, up here, pal. Still got some beer left. How did you guys get up there in the first place? Don't you want to come inside? No way, dude. Get your butt up here. Jeez. Where you been? I was with the mourners in the Glow Milk Woods. We put up my mother's memorial figurine. We found a really nice spot. She'll like it there. Hey, Giuliano. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about what happened at the funeral service today. And that Irma passed away. I would have loved to have met her outside of the hospital. Only knew her a few days, but I was really fond of her. Going to miss her. Finley, you did nothing wrong. It's me who should be apologizing. I wasn't there when... I've been trying to hide away from it all. I was scared. Scared of that one call. Seeing the hospital's name pop up on my caller ID. I just couldn't bring myself to go to the hospital. I couldn't be there for her. I left her all on her own. And that breaks my heart. Thanks for being there with her, Finley. Thanks for making sure she wasn't alone. You know, the night she died, she told me a story. It was about the hibernation festival. And she was hoping that's where you were. Having a great time with all the people of Porcupine. That you'd associate the night she died with a positive memory. And that you remember all the hibernation festivals you celebrated together. Where she was still in good health and happy. And that's the last time you spoke to her wouldn't be at the end. She wanted you to remember her as she was. At the hibernation festival. Thank you for telling me that. It means a lot to me. Oh man, these last few days have been exhausting. I'm so tired, I could just pass out. Is there anything else we can do for you, buddy? No, it's okay. I just need some sleep. I need to get Gilbert's open again. Hope you guys will still come and see me plenty. Oh, for sure. If it wasn't for you, there'd be no fun in this town at all. You know, you could build a rooftop terrace up here in the summer. Just picture it. Spend every minute of every day here. Mulled wine in winter, cocktails in summer. Be awesome. Yeah. I could do that, you know. Night, guys. And take care getting down. Oh, we'll come with you now. The sense of freedom up here is great and all, but I'm starting to shiver my toes off. Carl? I hate to break it to you, you don't really have toes. As toes. You have hooves. But those aren't toes. Oh no, I clicked too fast. Me too, my friend. Have a snowball fight with Carl. Can't wait to get a good night's sleep. Good night, world. Okay, I don't really need that on, but... Someone threw snowballs at my window. Hope it wasn't my old houseplant back for revenge. Hey, good morning. I've had better, let me tell you. Just resting my eyes, letting my soul relax for a while. Had a nice dream just starting up. But a nice hot fondue. Then all of a sudden, stampede. This huge crowd of people came storming by. No consideration for my beauty sleep. They looked angry. Really? Someone threw snowballs at my window this morning. Maybe it was the same people? Why were they angry? How should I know? They were heading for the old town. Weird. Keep my eyes open. Good idea. Take care, buddy. The old town, you say? Adele, are you alright? Dear Lord. What? I almost got trampled by a crowd of people. They were really fired up. I asked what they were up to, but nobody listened to me. It reminded me of the Great Riot of Sandalwood. Would you like to learn about that, my budding historian? Sure. Should always make time for history. It always has something to teach us for the future. It all happened one hot summer in Sandalwood. Very different weather from what we're experiencing right now here. At the time, Sandalwood was also known as a citrus city. A lot of the people there worked with citrus products, you see. Juices, candies, soaps. In time, Sandalwood became very wealthy. The huge variety of citrus cakes at the famous Lime Cream Bakery were especially popular. Eventually, though, the owner of the bakery got greedy. From one day to the next, the price of cakes and pies went up 5 times what they used to be. At the same time, she started using lower grade fruit in her baked goods. People caught on and called for a boycott. Things got so out of hand, almost half the old town was burned to the ground. All through the local area, the air stank of citrus for weeks to come. That's why they call it the Citrus Summer. A beautiful name for a terrible incident. The owner of the pastry shop got away with it. However, strict requirements for citrus fruit products were established soon after. And before long, she left town and was never seen again. There you have it, the Great Riot of Sandalwood. Fascinating. So, is there an angry mob at St. Ursula's now? That's kind of where I'm expecting you to go with this game. Would you like a hot coffee? Sure, I'd love one. Might help against the cold. Ah, finally. Thank you. Just saw a crowd passing through here. I thought I hit the jackpot. But they weren't interested in coffee, unfortunately. Was it a big crowd? Where did they go? Towards St. Ursula's. I'm guessing you're heading that way too? Well, you can't miss them. Hi, Lohi. You returned from walks. Hi, Costo. You also return. Oh dear, they're really rioting. There's a lot of people here. I thought maybe there'd be gifts? Chocolate? But actually everyone's just angry. I don't like it. How much more money are you gonna squeeze from us? Don't you work at the hospital too? Sure I do, and it's been far too long. Can't do all this anymore. I've been slaving away for years. No private life, no downtime. Want to make my voice heard. And these people have valid points. Why don't you join us? We could really make a difference here. I'm not joining you. We want to see the numbers. I'm telling you, St. Ursula Hospital has got to go. How many of you have suffered here? How many of you have emptied your pockets into their coffers? The fees go up every month, but the quality of the treatment gets worse and worse. The staff are overworked, and the building's falling apart to boot. Will we keep on accepting this? Will we keep on sacrificing our loved ones to this hospital? No, absolutely not. What? What's this about? Ah, there's our specialist. What are your plans for the day, con artist? Let me pass, Ralph. Go ahead. Sure, you got plenty corrupt shenanigans to be dealing with. We'll just see how many more lives you take before someone stops you. That's right, get lost. Down with St. Ursula's, down with St. Ursula's. Sadly, I was, Solar. Ingrid, have you seen the people out there? Oh sure, a bit of an overreaction if you ask me. Do you think we should call the police or something? Don't worry about it, kid. This isn't the first time we had angry folks show up at our door. Sure, the protest has been cleared with the authorities, so right now there isn't much we can do. Ralph always sticking his nose in where it doesn't belong. But when he gets an idea in his head, he doesn't let it go again easily. So you're not worried? There's even a nurse in the crowd. Nah, not really. Criticism comes with the territory. After all, no one who comes here leaves feeling amazingly refreshed and rejuvenated. At best, they'll just feel normal again. And if they don't, well, that's when certain kinds of people get angry. As long as they don't actually charge inside the hospital, it's all good. Dr. Theobald's already on the case. By the way, he was asking for you this morning. Seems like every day he wants something from you now, huh? Guess he likes you. But you can go straight up to your ward. That's where he is right now anyway. Take the elevator. Seems your whole fan club is here today, Finley. And not just that, Dr. Theobald's waiting for you too. You're a popular doctor today. Have you seen Dr. Theobald around? I certainly have. He's in our break room, which is why I'm keeping out of there right now. We've been clashing on a few matters lately. As such, I don't have much desire for small talk. I heard he wants to talk to me. Of course he does. Please keep it brief, we have work to do. Of course. The patients are the most important thing after all, not Dr. Theobald. What do you want, Doctor? Dr. Theobald, have you heard about the people in front of the building? Of course. But first, I have a question for you. Did you go to Mrs. Dekama's funeral service? Yes, and I think it helped me. Thanks for the tip. I'm afraid I'm partly to blame for the protest, though. What do you mean by that? Well, the funeral seemed quite normal at first. But then they started saying it was my fault Irma died. I didn't know what to do. You know, there's one thing you unfortunately need to be aware of working here. When you work at a hospital, problems become part of your daily routine. Generally speaking, someone comes to us with a problem. Sometimes the problem can be fixed, but sometimes, however unfortunately, it cannot. We don't have secret superpowers. All we can do is make people feel like they were before. That is our business, day in, day out. When we succeed, we are rarely rewarded with positive words or deeds. Yet if we fail, a negative response is never far away. That's the way it is, sadly. And our profession is far from unique in that regard. I'm sure you're familiar with the phenomenon yourself. We don't get chances to provide a diagnosis until something's already not behaving as it should. So what can we do to get these people to calm down? Oh dear, I'm really tired. Oh well, we'll finish this day at least. Don't worry about it, please. I will not allow my staff to be attacked or harassed. I'll talk to the protesters and sort things out. And what can I do? Do your job. Help those who need help. Solve as many problems as possible, even though not all of them will be solvable. Okay? I wish you the best of luck. Well, Dr. Kokowski, I'm here. I imagine you have questions. I'm sure you want to know how I feel about all this. But I'm worried about the little protest down there. Let's both do ourselves a favor and skip that part of the conversation. Please get started with your assignments for the day. We'll talk later. Seems fair. I'd rather focus on helping the people who are still here anyway. Okay. We've sent the bat home, which is good. We still have Owlet. And the yak is in here. Hello, Mr. Doctor. Guess what? My tummy ache's gone. And my mom's coming to pick me up today. Great, I'm really glad to hear that. Shall we give you one last checkup before you go home then? I don't have great patients like you here very often, so I need to make the most of it. Hehe. Okay, so we do one last injection. This is a good spot. But is it the best spot? This is also a good spot, but this is the best spot still. Oh, missed it by slight miscalculation there. Oh well. I'll take my B. Well, you just got about the healthiest tummy I've seen all week. My colleague gave your mom a letter for your pediatrician later. Now you'll need to be careful what you eat in the future, okay? Can you promise you'll do that? Yeah. Dr. Gerda said the same thing. But I should listen to you. And you know what? What? She says you're a good doctor. Really? Yeah, because you made my tummy ache go away. And she says you made her tummy ache go away too. But you know what else? Know what? Dr. Gerda's a good doctor too. Because she made my homesickness go away every night. You're right there, Emma. My colleague will take you down to see your mom in a minute, okay? Take care, Emma. Bye. I was kinda hoping to get an A on that because setting that injection is far from the hardest of the minigames. I'm much more concerned about listening to the heartbeat of the yak. That's gonna be harder. So, we meet again. Theodora, to what do I do owe the pleasure? It's my lungs. The weather's doing a number on me right now. I need regular checkups. I have an artificial heart valve. Then there's the severe hypoxia. You're saying your blood isn't being supplied with enough oxygen? Exactly. I get by, but I feel better if someone gave me a once-over. Sure, allow me. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh no! I got out of the rhythm of it! Damn it! No! No! Oh, hi there, Jake. Yeah, you're a doctor, you do minigames. And I don't do well in them. Your lungs are fine. Your heart too. I didn't know you could hear a heart valve. Yeah. Not a bad party trick, huh? Ingrid downstairs can write your prescription for your medication. Great, that's what I call fast service. By the way, things are a little crazy around here right now. Be careful when you head out the door. I noticed, yeah. Oof, I want it better than a C though. But there's no do-over in this game. You take what you get. Which I guess is, again, very on theme for the game in itself, that there is no do-over when you're a real doctor either. What's all the racket out there? Just an angry mob of people dissatisfied with our work. Pff, what do they know? They don't have the first clue how difficult our work even is, do they? How are you doing today? You tell me. That's why you're here, isn't it? Alright then. Okay, medication. We can definitely do okay with on medication. This one should be fine. The other is this one, but I don't want that. However, I do want this. Ooh, that's harsh. Okay, let's see. I need to go down with red, so let's do that first. That seems like a logical first step. Now red and green is good. So to get purple down, I will have to go with this one. But then I also need purple a little bit back up, but I also need orange up. So orange up. Blue down, one purple, and I think that's it. Yeah, everything seems okay. Here's your medication. That should be an A. Right, so we got one A, one B, one C. So we'll get an average B, not a B with a smiley face today. Which is worse than I was hoping for, but oh well. Your liver readings are improving. Good. But I'm afraid you'll need to stay with us for a few more days. Well, hasn't killed me yet. That's why you still got the pleasure of treating me. Thank goodness for that. Don't let it go to your head. I know what the situation is in this hospital. Even I need to put up with an apprentice doctor. I've not forgotten my duty to teach the next generation. So go ahead, learn something. Yeah, Yetzalar. Very cheerful. I have a lot on my mind right now. Let me take a quick look at your results. Sorry for being a bit distracted, and it's only a B. Oh, it was a B with a smiley face. I understand all too well that you're under a lot of pressure right now. Nevertheless, your performance is solid. There's hope for you yet. I have some organizational tasks to deal with now. Have a nice evening. Take care of yourself. Do you think the protesters are still outside? I expect that the Theobald is dealing with that. Don't worry so much, Finley. These kind of things can weigh you down. But it all blows over in a few days. You got a day off tomorrow. Sleep in late. Time off is precious. Enjoy it. You see, Owl, if we take a knife and cut your hair, you might bleed. How about we don't do that, Solar, when the hospital is already under scrutiny? Seems like a bad idea. Seems like a bad idea to do that then. Well, better not go out there, kid. What? Why? The protest's still going strong. Call the police already. But they say there's nothing they can do. Yeah, right. Your colleague thought better of it just now, though. I think she had tears in her eyes. Wanted to say something, but she turned back inside and ran right past me. You mean Mia? Where did she go? Don't know. Back upstairs, I think. And Dr. Theobald, wasn't he meant to talk to the protesters? I don't know anything about that either. Haven't seen him at any rate. He probably got held up by his luxury vending machine again. I'm going to go check on him. You do what you need to do, kid. We can't change what's going out there right now anyway. Make yourself a copy and wait for it all to blow over. That's what I say. Okay, so let's head up. Guess day is not over yet. Dr. Theobald? With your luxury vending machine. Dr. Theobald, are you here? Dr. Theobald, where did he go? Looked like he was here not long ago. Maybe there was an emergency? The shelf looks the same as always. Everything's still where it was this morning. It's like Dr. Theobald just vanished into thin air. Maybe he felt we're rift in time and space. Could be living in another dimension right now. A world where pizza can cure cancer. That would be a nice world. So, Finley, we meet again. Does the boss have time right now? I need to talk to him. Dr. Theobald's not here. His office is empty. What? Strange. I mean, Theobald usually leaves the door to his office open, but only when he's actually in it. Have you seen him around today? Nope, that's why I'm here. The people on the ward can't sleep with all the commotion outside. I was going to ask Dr. Theobald for help. Last resort before I go out there and kick some butt myself. Spoke to him this morning. He assured me he was going to smooth the situation over. Well, guess that didn't happen, huh? I just bumped into Mia too. She was pretty upset, poor thing. Mia, what was wrong with her? No idea. I called after her, but she ignored me. She just said that Mr. Arndis was back. Mr. Arndis? Yeah. You remember that old geezer, right? Why is he back? Always with the questions. Grandpa was sent to the best rehab money can buy at our expense. Then he's not back here 2 minutes before he goes and poisons himself. Probably thought his wood oil was a bottle of gin. Is he? Of course not. What is it with you and the drama? Which way did she run? Upstairs. Arndis on the 4th floor. If I had to guess, I'd say she did up there. I'll go take a look. Alright, guess I'll hunt down the boss. Thank you, Sandra. No problem. Okay, to the 4th floor we go. Hi there, FGs, and thank you for the raid. How did your game go? Hello, young grasshopper. Dr. Gutierrez, is there Mr. Arndis in this world? My duty would normally prohibit me from simply divulging such information, but I can feel the tension in the air. It surrounds us, it permeates us, it holds the universe together. Yes, Mr. Willie Arndis is a guest on this ward. He was just setting out for a walk down the hall. One of my own favorite cure-alls, as it happens. Where is he? Sorry, Solar, and I think Miriak might be off doing other things. Don't think he is there to follow up his duties. Too used to doing it, huh? Pelican. Let's see. Whoop. Oh, let's see. Nope, he's off doing things. Darn it. Oh, there's Mia. Mr. Arndis, can you listen to me for a moment, please? Bunkum. I don't have to put up with this. I already told you I didn't steal any blueberry pudding. And why didn't I get a pickle with my dinner today? Mr. Arndis, please, I need your help. Why does everyone keep asking for my help? I just want to be left alone, damn it. Who are all those people out there anyway? Clear off, you're not getting my money. Off doing other things. Well, it seemed like it. Mr. Arndis. Mia. Finley, there you are. What's going on here? I wanted to do something. I have to do something. What happened? Why are you talking to Mr. Arndis? I was just on my way home. Those people, they were so angry. They called me names and threw things at me. Can't go on like this anymore. I'm here to help people, aren't I? Why are they getting on my back for that? I know, Mia. I know. Last time Mr. Arndis was here, he was barely responsive. I was hoping to ask him about the night of your accident. Maybe he knows something. That's not a bad idea. Mr. Arndis, can I ask you something? What is it now? You. Don't I know you, sonny boy? Yeah, we met before. You were at this hospital a little while ago, last fall. You had an accident. Do you remember? Yeah, I know your voice. What happened exactly? Tell me. We were looking for you. We think the broken elevator took us both to a disused ward. I found you there. You were injured. Oh, that was you? I was just trying to get back to my room. I don't know how I ended up in that place. What do you remember about it? Not much. I was not as young as I was. I was looking for my room. The hallway was completely dark. But someone had left a desk lamp on. There was a bed, covered in folders and paperwork. And then I heard your voice. Not the most pleasant way to wake up. And that's not even mentioning the headache. Is that all you can remember? No, after that I was back in this blasted hospital. My time at that rehab place was worth it though. I've not had a beet lasagna that delicious since I was a kid. Okay, thank you, Mr. Arndis. You've been a great help. What does it mean? A lot. You remember the desk, Mia? That bed I saw on the 5th floor, with the documents on it? Carl said there was nothing there. But Mr. Arndis saw it too. Exactly. So, what now? We need to let Carl know. Maybe he'll know what to do with this information. Hey Carl, what are you up to? Wait, do you have a hidden camera in my apartment? I was just about to call you. Things are starting to get out of hand here. Mia and I want to do something about it. What a coincidence, I was thinking exactly the same thing. Come on over, I've already got an idea. Wait, have you ever been to my place before? Nope. I live on the high street, next to the bakery. Got it, we're on our way. To Carl's. Carl will surely have a plan. Okay, let's see if the rioters has calmed down. It's gonna be a long night. Good job, I just put on a fresh pot of coffee. You're not gonna change, Mia? Really? Oh well. Come on, let's go this way, Mia. Let's avoid the crowd. Let's avoid the crowd. Your neighbors don't really appreciate manor status. Gee, I wonder why. Okay, let's see if we can find... I can go to the basketball courts? Why would I? I don't think Carl lives here. Can we shoot some hoops? Hey, kid. Hey, what are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. You don't have school today, right? No. We're just hanging around waiting for puberty to start. What are you doing here all day? Nothing much, really. Christo says we're here for skating, but he's just sitting around all day. Many believe that this is what skating is all about. Aha. School always looked kind of empty. There aren't that many children in Porcupine. Most people here are older. That's why there isn't that much for us to do around here. And I think skating is boring. What would you like to do? Good question. I like stories. I always loved to write. And I'd love to come up with a story one day. Maybe for a comic or something like that. I collect comics, but Krista isn't really into them. Well, do you have any ideas? Sure thing. You want to tell me about your ideas for your comic? No, they're really bad. Come on, I'd love to hear them. It's not even finished yet. Maybe I can help you. When I was young, I always make up stories. Really? So you're like a writer? Sure, something like that, even if I'm too busy procrastinating on my PhD thesis right now. Wow. Okay, so do you really want to hear about my idea? Sure, go on. Okay, so the story is set on a distant planet, and it's about a brave, strong, super cool heroine. She can do all kinds of stuff, and she's just the coolest. Yeah. Oh, so that's it? Yeah, told you I wasn't finished yet. What do you think? You like my story? I'm sick, there's nothing much yet. Pretty bad, that could be better. That could be better. It's, not bad for the beginning. Really? You think so? Yeah, sure. You want us to brainstorm your story together? Sure thing. Excellent. So first we need a name for the planet. Oh, I do not like sci-fi so much, so it's definitely not a story about me. The story begins on a distant planet called... Megatopia. What do you think about What about Porcupine? I think Ursus is pretty cool. No, I like it. Yeah, that's so much cooler. Hey, you're really a writer. Next, the heroine needs a name. Any ideas? How about Megatha? She's strong and tall and brave, and she has many friends. Magatha, sure thing. Magatha, I can feel it. It's as if I've known her for years already. I'm getting goosebumps. Yay! It's going to be awesome. Magatha, the savior of Magatopia. Already feels so much more real. But oh man, being a writer is so hard. You want to leave it for now? Yeah, I think I need a creative break. I'll sleep on it for a while and think about my story. You come more often? Brainstorming was fun. You could be my co-author. I'd love to. Come by as soon as I find the time. Awesome. See you on round 2. This is gonna be the best comic ever. Sure of it. Oh no. I think I discovered this little plot line way too late. I don't think I'm gonna be able to stick around for long enough to finish that comic story. But we'll see. Gotta find Carl. And then I got distracted because I could go into the school instead. And though he's really unhappy about being out stuck in the hallway, which is very on par. Now let's see. Where you at, Carl? Where you at? He said he lived in the high street next to the bakery, so if I'm not misremembering, that's one more. Is it 1 or 2 more screens over? Let's see, first is the supermarket. Still open. Oh dear, she's not willing to stop now. Oh, our painting is back. How cute! The stain looks a little like you, Finley. Yeah, what a coincidence, right? Can barely believe it myself. Maybe Pina used you as inspiration for this artwork. Maybe she did. Maybe she did. No, where's that bakery? There it is. Hello? Hey Carl, it's us. What's the password? Password? You didn't give us a password. True. Guess that's one's on me. Could you let us in, please? It's pretty cold up here. Not without the password. Hold on, I just need a minute to think of one. I mean, that artwork was created because we spilled the paint on top of ourselves and kind of created a splash effect on the wall. So it's very much our image. Okay, alright, I got one. The password is mango. Keep it to yourself, don't pass it on. Great, will you let us in now? Not until you give me the password. Mango. Ah, it's you guys. Very good, very good. Well, what are you standing around out there for? Come on in, it's way too cold outside. Damn it, Carl. And then Finley came along. Mr. Arnders hasn't exactly confirmed that, but he said he remembers stacks of folders and a bright light. What are you thinking, Carl? I think that all fits together. I used my involuntary vacation to do some thinking. I never liked this whole situation right from the start. First though, I need to apologize to you, Finley. I was never quite sure if you'd been imagining things or not when you had your accident. But I can see now that you were onto something. So, what are our conclusions? That we need to go deeper. Deeper? You know, I'm the longest service member of staff at St. Ursula's after Ingrid. I do the rotas, manage our inventory, and put our orders together. What you're getting at? We need to go to the hospital's document archive. That could be where we find the answer to what's going on here. You mean the big storeroom in the basement? Surely we can't just walk in there. No, the storeroom's always locked. Even I don't have access to it. But I have an idea how we can get in there. It will require perfect teamwork, though. This is a delicate matter, like an ornate glass figurine. We need to consider our every move carefully, like chess grandmasters. Wow, you really put some thought into this. Of course I have. So listen carefully. Glad we get to hear about that plan. Old Glendower has all the keys to the building in his office, including the key for the archives. That's the one we need to get. And how are we going to do that? Sometimes Gregor stays at the hospital late into the night. Seems like he's got some kind of project he works on in his office after hours. I don't know what it is, but he sure puts a lot of time into it. And over the course of my many night shifts, I've noticed something. At exactly 1 a.m. every night, he leaves his office and sets off to see Ingrid. Yes, that's it. Slowly he sets out on his trusted path. My, I wasn't aware that Gregor had a thing for Ingrid. Step by step, foot by foot. His mind never straying from his goal. Until he finally reaches Ingrid's desk. The two always spend a while chatting. Then Gregor grabs a coffee and heads back to his office. And you know what? When he goes on for his little walk, he never locks his office. That gives us the perfect window to get in there. Finley, you wait until Gregor leaves his office. That's when you go in to look for the archive key. Carl, where are we getting this equipment from? Sounds good, but you must have lots of keys. It will take me a while to find the right one. No problem. That's where Mia and I come in. Word on the street says you're a talented actress, Mia. What? Me? Good evening, my dearies. What's with the disguise? I am on leave right now, right? It's best if I stay incognito while I'm at the hospital for now. Don't want any more trouble. Okay. Good. Now where was I? Ahem. Please pay no attention to me. I am just an old, fragile little granny. Just here to visit her little son. I suppose I better head up to his room. Oops. Oh my hip. Such pain. Ow. Don't worry, I'm coming. Fear not, I'm a competent junior doctor. I am here to help this poor old lady. It looks like she took a bad fall, with no outside interference whatsoever. What's this now? If you get a costume, I want one too. After all, I am playing the courageous doctor in shining armor. All right, I guess. As I was saying, I rushed here right now to help this injured person. This looks bad. You there, with the broom. What, me? You look strong. I implore you, help me with this old lady. What was the amateur dramatics? No drama here, sir. This is serious. I need to make sure that this person has not sustained any more severe injuries. Alright. And then, boom. The key is ours. The perfect plan. Now there's just one thing left to do. Head down to the basement and into document archives. I'm still wondering where Carl is getting all of these costumes from. I find it greatly suspicious. Let's see, there were some archives. I think it was this way? Good job, team. It's heist time. Before we go in there, what exactly are we looking for? I'm not quite sure yet, but we know when we'll see it. Wait a second. The door was already open? What? That can't be right. That door's always locked. Maybe so, but it wasn't today. Maybe. Maybe you're right, Carl. Let's check it out. So someone was in here already? Someone was in here recently. How do you know that? The layer of dust isn't as thick as usual. I haven't been here in ages, but something just feels different. Like someone disturbed the energy of the room. Since when are you the mystical type? Hey, back off. I can sense these things. You better take a look around. Maybe we'll find something unusual. Ah yes, the archives. This feels at home. In movies, archives like this are full of secrets and treasures. In real life, I guess they're full of boredom too. I mean, that's not a lie. Medical record, doctor's letters, studies, lab results. Some of these documents are older than my parents. There must be loads of thrilling stories stashed away down here. Well, I don't see anything suspicious though. What is it you want me to find, Gary? Lohi, no, stop it. You've snuck your way in here. You don't get to keep barking like that. Yeah, I'm kind of concerned here. I don't see anything I can interact with. I can't talk to the characters. I cannot progress on either side. Can I jump on top of a box? Yes, I can. Does that allow me to reach anything? Oh, I can go up here. Great. Look up here. Finley, get down from there. You'll break your neck. Mia's right. We all know those boxes are out to get you. How did you get up there anyway? Doesn't matter. Someone's taken some folders off these shelves. You can still see a print in the dust. Pretty obvious something's missing. What? Let me see. Lohi, do not touch the bags. Yes, it's definitely not normal. I know it doesn't look like it, but there's actually a system in this archive. Of course there is. And something's clearly missing here. This empty space should have been filled with at least 7 years' worth of receipts and bills. You're right, Carl. Why do you sound so surprised? I thought you'd be used to that by now. Do you think this means anything? I think it does. What's really interesting is that all the missing files should belong to the same period. They all be documents that would potentially be needed for communication with the health insurance companies. Those kind of documents don't just disappear. But they might have been moved to another location because they're still needed. Like an old hospital bed on the 5th floor, for instance. That's gotta be it. There must be someone who knows about this. Dr. Theobald, maybe? I don't think so. He hasn't been seen in a while. Should we go to the police? There's someone outside. We need to get out of here quickly. Agreed. What are you doing down here? Carl, is that you? Sandra, we just stumbled on something big. Have you seen Dr. Theobald? We need to speak to him urgently. The boss? Haven't seen a whiff of him. Need to see Halil and pick up some blood results. It's not like there's anyone here who actually meant to be working on our ward. But you better settle in anyway. That crowd outside way bigger now. Wouldn't be trying to head home right now if I were you. Not that I can think about clocking off. Too much to do. The ward's all pretty much full. So come on, make yourself useful. Sandra's right. Finley, we should lend a hand on the ward. What about the missing documents? I'm sure that can wait. We need to give Gregor his key back then help up upstairs. You're right. Well, since we're going back to work, I think that's a good place to cut it. It's been past the 3-hour mark. And we will hopefully be able to finish this next Friday, which is the last Friday of this month. So I gotta finish it then, really. Thank you, though, to everyone who stopped by. I greatly appreciate it. My next stream will be on Sunday. I don't think anything is put up on the schedule because I was kind of hoping I would get one more, either one more Sunday out of Isle Tide Hotel or that Marcus Ritter game would originally be released by then, but that got pushed back to November. So I'm gonna have to find a new game to fill that slot. But there's still a few FMV games that I haven't played, so I'm sure I'll think of something. There was a Mystery Mansion FMV that I kind of wanted to try, so maybe I'll do that. A nice ease into spooky season. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your week, everyone, and until next time, goodbye. Now let's see, who can I send you all along to? Yeah, the X-Files FMV games also exist, that's true. That is true. Well, Commissar Kitty is playing Command & Conquer 3, Tiberius Wars. Let's head over there.